What's up, gang?
What's up, gang?
How y'all vibrating today?
We vibrating hot.
It's your favorite digital marketers, man. Ryan Go Digital and
That's right.
at Waking the Money. Make sure y'all do y'all due diligence and tap in.
That's
Like,
right.
comment, subscribe before we get started.
Okay.
You know, today we on 3D versus 5D.
That part.
Low vibration versus high vibration. How to elevate.
That's right. We're also going to go over our colors today so we can, stay aware and everybody stay in the feng shui of things. You feel me? There's a color for every day of the week. And to get in motion and the swing of things, keep you vibrating and keep your intent positive, we like to stick to it.
Stick to it today. Color is yellow. It's Wednesday. And the color means leadership, intellect, and clarity, creativity, and inspiration. Divine connection to the sun. So I hope y'all got out there and got some of that, especially my melanated people. It does wonders for us.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? For us, it makes us glow. You know what I'm saying? Our color gets a little more defined. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. It also represents a spiritual awakening.
That's right.
And enlightenment. So it also makes you feel illuminated, and it gives you a better sense of things. So just don't wear the color. Get into the color. You gotta wear a whole bunch of it from head to toe. Get with it. Just to get the feeling. You have to wear things and do things with intent. So just don't wear the color. Oh, you can't put it on with these pair of Nikes. We gonna look fly. You heard with the G's on, the J's on, and all that. No, have intent with your color, and make sure you feel represented in your purpose when you do that. You feel me?
Yeah, I got on LRG, but it don't mean LRG. It means righteous God.
That's right, baby.
That's
You know what I'm
how we
saying?
I got this patch today.
Ain't nobody said that. That's it. I ain't even saying nothing about this hat. We gonna be alright.
But do it with love. You know what I'm saying? We tell you to go do that with love.
Do it with love. That's
how you
right.
keep the vibrations high. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God, I really feel the way. I like this hat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
and if
saying?
you feel away, then that's on you. Because
you gotta mean what you say and say what you mean. You don't have to be negative about it. You can say things in a positive way. You feel me? This is just not me saying it, and it's positive, but I'm just not saying it, right? That's how we do it. I like it.
Right.
Oh God. All right. So in summary, the color yellow is in spiritual context generally embodies positive energy, mental clarity, creativity, and a connection to higher consciousness. It's bright and cheerful. Nature makes it a powerful color for uplifting the spirit and fostering a sense of well-being. So yellow is the color for
leadership.
Wednesdays.
Oh, Wednesday, yeah.
Today's Wednesday.
Wednesday.
See, when you forget about time, you don't know what day it is. Y'all get there. Hold up. It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming. Don't know what time it is. When did they start?
When did they start? When did they end?
They look stupid green. Alright, so we did affirmations.
That's the affirmation. We're going into affirmations, you guys.
I believe, yeah, we are. I'm gonna give y'all this disclosure before y'all get to anything, you feel me? These videos are for spiritual enlightenment, encouragement, and information of Black, African, and many other cultures, but specifically ours. We do not promote racism, we promote peace. We do not promote hate, we promote education. All information provided can be researched and has been documented by anybody we say anything about up here. All this stuff you can research. It's nothing that's new. It's really something you should already be hip to. But if you're not, we're just trying to help you out a little bit. You feel me? That's what this is. Couples, Black couples, single people, teenagers, people who just want to, know who you are, understand what's going on in a way that you can be able to understand what's being said. Some people, you can just hear them talking and don't know what the fuck going on. Excuse my language, but it is what it is. Sometimes you need it in a nigga way. Well, we're going to give it to you that way. Make sure you understand it, though, you heard? And if you have any questions, hit that button down there and we get with it, please. You heard? Not too much, okay? Let's stop playing.
So today's positive affirmation we're going into is it's always good to give yourself some words of encouragement to start the day.
That's right.
You feel me? You gotta wake up, tell yourself something good. You know what I'm saying? Start thinking good thoughts before you go to bed, so you can think good when you wake up. And it's a daily practice that you do it over and over. You'll start to stay in a higher consciousness. But this is a start for you.
It is.
I am a storyteller, and my life is a story of courage, love, and growth. Philosophical storytelling is a central part of African traditions used to pass down wisdom, history, and values. This affirmation reflects the belief that each person's life is a meaningful narrative. Application. Use this affirmation to embrace your journey and to see challenges as part of a larger, purposeful story. So every day you wake up, every day you go to sleep, you live into a story. When you think about how your prior days went, you think about the story of that day. When you think about your future, you're foreshadowing the events to come. So that's why we got to think good things so we can have good things to come.
Positive thinking.
When you think negative, you'll soon learn that you will have negative things to come.
Right.
Negative begets negative, positive begets positive.
Which is the difference between a 3D and a 5D consciousness. And today that is what our lesson is about. So we'll get a little bit more into depth with that in a few minutes. But as far as my baby said, you got to think with a positive enlightenment. What you give out is what you want to get back. So you only want to give out what you want to receive. If you want to receive negative things, you're going to give out negative things. If you want to receive positive things, you're going to give out positive things. It's just that simple. So, we're going to understand it together. We're going to grow together. That's right. That's right.
Vibrate high. How y'all vibrate?
I'm vibrating high.
You know what I'm saying? So when we speak on 3D and 5D, we trying to figure out how to elevate, right? And there's a lot of things and questions y'all be having. It's like, dang, it's storming. When is this rain going to stop? So how can we stop the rain so we can see the sun? There's a couple of steps. So first we're going to break down the rain. R-A-I-N. Hey, I might need to take some notes today.
Okay.
But we popping it today. I ain't even going to lie. We getting in depth today. You know what I'm saying?
Getting jiggy with
Last episode was an intro.
You know what I mean? We breaking the ice movement.
We breaking the ice.
That's so right, baby.
Y'all just bear with us while we, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna get it all. Y'all gonna love it all.
Oh, you just wait till we start making money. We gonna be a whole team, a whole squad out here. You feel me? Building our own community. We supposed to have this already as Black people. I'm not excluding anybody. And whatever color you are, it doesn't matter. But unfortunately, we are the indigenous, and not unfortunately, fortunate. We are the indigenous. So it's like it's time to get with it. Oh God, it's been too long. It's past due. It's time to be abundant. You're supposed to have these things. It was already made for us to have it. It's already been in place. So if you're not getting it, it's because you're lacking in something, and that's education and research. Because once you research who you are, it makes you want to go ahead and do more with yourself besides what they give to us to do.
It's more about what you've been getting.
Oh God.
Everything it's been handed to us. Language has been handed to us. Religion has been handed to us.
Unfortunately.
Education has been handed to us.
The wrong way.
So, we came up in the system where we ain't really taught nothing the right way.
Exactly.
And on top of what we've been taught, we don't get nothing about our history. We learn about everything else but us. Except for us. We learn about everybody else except for us.
Man history.
You grow up watching anime, you grow up watching all these type of things. We don't grow up seeing no black art. We don't grow up seeing no black superheroes. They give us one here and there. You know what I mean? Just like you gave us a president, which wasn't nothing. Which, you know what I'm saying? Y'all give us little specks, you give us some money, which ain't nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
People don't have that. None of that stuff means anything. You derived of you deterred us from our purpose. So what we're understanding now is that all the things that we've been actually doing on a consistent basis was all a waste of time. And everybody here has a purpose. And if you get back, like I said in the last episode, back to your natural self and find out who you are, whether you got to do a DNA kit, whatever those things that they might have at 365, get one. Find out what you are and get back to your history, especially if you're a melanated being. If you have any type of melanin in your skin, you need to find out what your history is. And if you're observing any type of deity other than the one that you're supposed to, and you actually see the difference from what you was taught to what you actually taught yourself, I would definitely move forward in that all day. We was lied to a lot in our life, and half this mess we've been through ain't even functioning properly. Oh God.
And but look, we go into that. That's a topic that we is going to express throughout all the topics.
That's
because the main topic that we really want y'all to get to know, especially the viewers that are like us, is that you got to know the importance of yourself. Right. Value in yourself,
right? Your purpose,
the legacy in yourself, the things that should really drive you. And we've been so removed from these things, we don't even know where to start. But how do you start? By finding out what's 3D and what's 5D, what's low vibrational and what's high vibrational. Right. This is a start that's going to help you explore who you are. And this is some game that we're ready to give you. So with the game, let's get back to the ring.
That's right.
You dig? So first, you gotta recognize. You gotta recognize the emotions of these negative feelings. What are these negative feelings? What is rooted to these negative feelings? What causes these negative feelings? What causes you to doubt? What causes you to fear? What causes you to live in self-led? A lot of these things it's been embedded in us through DNA, through the things we watch, see, inferiority complex that's placed down amongst a lot of us. You got to be able to recognize what those are. After you recognize, then you got to acknowledge and accept. You got to acknowledge and accept what happened, why it happened, how it happened, and then you got to then try to turn those things into fuel. After you accept and acknowledge, then you got to investigate. You do your detective work.
Aye.
You got to turn in the Inspector Gadget.
Right.
For yourself, though. And after that, you got to be able to identify the non-identifiers, and that's the end. And that's to identify the things that first you didn't see, or you couldn't tell at first. But as you go in and search, and you're going through the R, recognize the A, accept and acknowledge, the I, investigate, you'll be able to see the non-identifiables, the non-identification, the things you couldn't put your finger on at first.
Right.
And even in doing that, that's a state of higher conscious, because you're going in to find a deeper meaning of the true cause of.
Right.
And then once you find that, you'll be able to fix it. The first step to fixing it.
Pinpoint it, yes. Makes sense, baby. That's why I'm talking to you.
You gotta do everything intentionally. You gotta think about it.
That's right.
You gotta think about
before doing it.
Before doing it. Think before you speak. Take a couple seconds. Take a few minutes. If you're in a negative space with your lover or something, instead of just blurting out something, take a second. Think about what you want to say first, so you can mean what you say.
Yeah.
And to give yourself a second, because most of us do a lot of things out of emotion, in an emotional state, say things that don't mean. When you hurt, you want to project hurt, and that's that low vibrational. That's that negative. It gets negative.
Right. What you give out, you're gonna get back.
Because guess what? If I want to love you, I want that back.
That's right.
I'm gonna show you love, so you can't do nothing but love me back. And if you don't love me, then you don't love yourself.
That's right. In that order,
So, this is the start of finding out the differences between low vibrational and high vibrational. So anything low vibrational is 3D.
That's right. Low conscious.
Low conscious, like that daily work, that daily 9 to 5, that's 3D.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you gotta have a balance, though. It's not like we're telling you that not to deal with those things. You have to have a balance. But
you have to have a balance.
That's the challenge here. The challenge is to be able to maneuver within 3D and 5D and still have your peace and still know that when it's time for us to get ready to do whatever it needs to be done at the end of this, that all of this is whatever's going to happen. We're going to get to it. I don't want to get too much, right? Whatever happens at the end of this, you want to make sure that your soul is completely positive. Light like a feather is what they say. Light like a feather. 42 laws of Maya.
I need to tap into that too.
42 laws of Maya.
A lot of stuff came from that. So if y'all taking notes, make sure you look up the 42 Laws of Mind. You know what I'm saying?
These books that we've been reading are also good books that keep you very informed, for male and for female. My book is Sacred Woman by Queen of Four. I'm going through her now and reading her and going through her program, which is excellent. It shows you how to take care of yourself as a woman, all types of women, strippers, prostitutes, single moms, entrepreneurs. It don't matter. Whatever type of woman you is, this book you need it so you can understand what's going on with your body. You'll stop taking medications that make us worse. You'll stop doing a lot of things to yourself once you read and see what our body actually does and what it's made for. You know,
the age of the herbs. You know?
Oh God.
We're going back to the Mother Earth.
Yeah.
It's turning around. It's getting more digital. You know, we got AI, AGI, all these things coming soon.
Right.
But it's also back to its natural state. It's getting back to that in the essence too. It's getting way back to that in the essence too. That's why the medicine practices are starting to change. People are finding out that there's cures to all these things that they thought there wasn't no cures from. And most of the stuff that we getting all this dis-ease is from the food, the stuff that we think is regular, that we feed our kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out how to switch mine out right now.
Right.
I'm getting all this game. I'm trying to figure out how to get them on the right. But everybody program, but it's our jobs to break the program.
That's right.
It's our job to break the program. What's the point of knowing all this stuff, knowing the truth, and then you don't use it, or you don't expand on it, or you don't spread the word, or you don't rebuild your own infrastructure? Sometimes you got to deconstruct to reconstruct.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? So we in reconstruction mode right now.
Break it down just to build it back up.
But y'all get to see it too. So this is what makes it beautiful.
That's right. You know, in the real form, how we were actually supposed to be doing it from the beginning, if it was the right way. You know, a lot of the things that we've been through in our lives, we wouldn't have been through if we knew this. But you know what? Everybody's experience is their own. We gotten to the age where we awoke. Now we have to wait 90 years to say, well, damn, now I know who I am. So, you know, we halfway through our lives. I don't think we halfway. I think I'm going to live till I'm about 140. Maybe 150 in this piece. You got me messed up. I want to see everything. You got me messed up. And now that you know, when you wake up and you understand who you are, you know such thing as birthday. You don't even know if that's the real day you was. Anyway, that's another something you want to understand.
That's another story.
You know what I mean? We'll get to it for you.
Give you some damn on how y'all be aging yourselves. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't even guess how old we is. In the comments, guess. If y'all might know, if y'all know us and y'all guess, that don't count. If you don't know us and you guess, you know what I'm saying? Might give a little prize for whoever lies the best.
I'm like 3,000. What you mean? Go ahead, guess that. I told you, ain't no reason for you to guess. Oh God, I've been here 50 times. Oh God, I'm not coming back here no more. I'm out of here. Going to the next one. We going to 5D?
We're going to go to 5D, but before we go to 5D, man, we're going to go to a brief information about what we doing, man. Y'all type into that, and we'll be right back. And then when we come back, we're going to give you that game on that 5D.
You feel
to stay elevated. You did? We'll be back. Hello world, how y'all vibrating today? It's your favorite digital marketer, Ryan, Go Digital. I don't know what y'all waiting on, man. While you at the crib, sitting down, you need to come get on with this digital, man, and provide that money at the house in your free time. You can do whatever you want to do, you know what I'm saying? So why spend 40 hours a week when you can spend about 10 on yourself, making double the money? You feel me? Go ahead, hit the comment, Go Digital. I'll give you a step-by-step plan to get this thing started, man. How y'all vibrating? I'm vibrating high. Hello, gang.
Gang.
How y'all vibrating?
We vibrating high. You are?
We back. We dig. We just had a coffee break. You know what I'm saying? We had to go get elevated, get a little quick stop.
That's right.
We were just talking about low vibrations and how to get out the rain. Now we're here to give you the steps on how to walk into 5D, the higher consciousness, higher vibrations. You know.
That's right. Going into a higher part of yourself and staying in and on that level all day long. You know, staying focused is a big part of it, and moving with intent is another huge part of it. As long as your intentions are positive and you're moving your day throughout encountering people or encountering any situation, it has to have quality to it. If it doesn't have any type of quality to it, then it's not going to serve you any good. So as long as you're moving with intent, you'll be able to discern what is and what isn't.
That leads into the first step. And it's like the biggest step too. Like she said, intentions. Have intent. Having intent is everything. A lot of times people do things and don't even realize what they're doing or why they're doing it. You could be in such a negative state and used to be in that negative state where it's like you flying in autopilot. You're not even thinking about how you feeling. You're so used to feeling like that, you don't even recognize that you don't have to feel like that. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even recognize what state that you steadily keeping yourself into. And you'll find yourself sick, find yourself with disease. These are all the things that come from being in a low vibrational state.
Disease.
You did? You did. So having intent and being aware and conscious of what you're doing, then it'll help you see and navigate. You'll be able to navigate better. You'll be able to move around and discern things better because you're doing things with intent and you're seeing what's going on. Number 2, be mindful. So that's do things with mindfulness. You know what I'm saying? What do you want to put in your mind? So you gotta be aware of what you're doing, like how you're thinking, how you're feeling. Be mindful of how you're treating other people, what you're projecting, what you're deflecting. You gotta be very mindful about everything you do. The third one is you gotta know what you're doing and why. Why are you doing this? Why are you feeling like this? You know what I'm saying? And then try to figure out a way to do the opposite. Right. The opposite of fear is like bravery. The opposite of lack is confidence. Doubt, you got to believe in yourself.
You want to avoid anything that carries any type of negative imprint. You don't want to move forward with anything that is negative or gives you a feeling that it's not for you. You need to be going with your intuition, your gut feeling, so those things won't happen.
Then you got to, step 4 is establish structure and methods. So you got to do things to make you feel good, get you out of that negative state, and then make a practice out of it. You know what I'm saying? Step 5 is be consistent. So repetition is key. You got to keep at it. You got to keep thinking positive. That's why I practice affirmations. Say, I am confident. I am abundant. I am loving. I am successful. I am unlimited. I am whole. Say these things. Take 5 minutes, look in the mirror. Look at yourself. Say that. Say it enough. Say it 1,000 times. Say it enough until you believe it. Right. And do that every day. That's building structure. That's finding a method. And then you're being consistent. You keeping at it. Step 6 is give a sense of purpose. Through finding intent, being mindful, knowing what you're doing and why, establishing structure and methods, and being consistent, you will then find your purpose. You will find your motivation. You'll start seeing the results. You'll start feeling better. You'll start thinking of yourself higher. Right. And that's what. Then now you'll be in 5D conscious. You will be walking in a higher state of being, believing in yourself. Right. Knowing that you can create new things. Knowing that you can do new things. You're not limited by your past.
Not at all.
Not
at all. And don't forget that trauma, certain energies carry carry certain types of negative imprints. You got to really be cautious of the things that you put yourself around, and make sure that you're not around a whole bunch of gossip and drama and negative talk. Things that keep you in that same cycle is a negative imprint as well. So all of those things keep you in a low conscious, in a 3D level. You want to stay away from those things. Just basically focus on the positive things and the things that keep you in a positive emotional state. Like your kids, your family, whatever you love doing. Going outside, walking your dog, whatever the case may be. Those types of feelings when you're happy is what you want to stick to throughout your day to keep you on that 5D.
That's right. The biggest difficulty in change is making a different choice. So you got to do things different. You can't be scared to do things different. Normally you feel fear, like, dang, what's going to happen if I do that?
Right.
What's going to happen if I leave this job? What's going to happen if I leave this relationship? Sometimes leaving that job or leaving a relationship might be the best thing. And you can't move in fear. You gotta embrace the unknown.
Right.
Because when you think about all of existence, that all came from the unknown.
Right.
This camera that we be filming off of, the social media, somebody thought of that first. That started in somebody's consciousness that they then manifested out into this world.
Right.
So everybody has that same gift. Ain't nobody no different. You know what I'm saying? We all got the gift to create. Why you gotta wait for somebody else to make it for you?
Right.
You have the ability to make it for yourself. So ain't nobody gonna save you but you.
Can't nobody save you but you.
Oh God, can't nobody save you but you.
You gotta educate yourself and know how. It's just that simple. Once reading is fundamental. It's what you read, though. Make sure it's what you read. Half the stuff and the information that's been given to us is not right. So a lot of stuff they say is actual facts is fiction, and a lot of the fiction is actual facts. And don't forget that, in a sense, the cartoons that we watch and certain movies that's displayed to us give certain messages. All these things is coming now into the light. So look forward to signs that, things that may look the same to you. Look for the things that look different and head that way. And ask questions and research. Whatever you're inquiring about.
Be a critical thinker.
Please do.
Be a critical thinker.
Don't just
question
go with
everything.
what's given. Yeah,
question everything. Even when we saying go do research.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go do research on the differences between 3D and 5D.
Right.
And you will find the same type of information. And we're here to just bring it to you. Bring it to your awareness so y'all can understand what's going on right here.
That's right.
I understand that we all need to vibrate high.
Right.
That's why we got the high vibrational talk. Because we want everybody else to vibrate high. We gotta be in high vibrations. This is how we change the world. This is how we change ourselves. This is how we change our families.
That's right. And know how to balance. You gotta know how to balance it out as you're doing it. You gotta know and have a median, because no matter what, you can't get away from 3D. We have life to live. We gotta pay bills, etc. But you gotta balance that out. That way it doesn't affect you through your personal life and your spiritual relationship. It has to separate. So it's a task, but it can get done.
We're not saying don't go to work, or we're not saying don't get a job. And no, I'm not saying that. What we're saying is find purpose in what you're doing, because you could do something you love that could generate money. You could work for yourself and make yourself rich.
Absolutely.
You could so I'm not saying a job is bad, but a job should be monetary. It should be something that's just like a stepping stool, I should say.
Right.
Because the goal for everybody, I feel like, on this planet is to work for yourself. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then if you're working for others, it's for a common goal. Not just working a job just to work a job.
Right.
I feel like we should have more purpose in what we're doing. Like, have more purpose. Like, and then what jobs are we working? What is that job doing for our community? What is it doing for our people? Like, we got to start planning on doing things that's going to actually give back to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Work with somebody that you know is doing something for your community.
Yeah.
I'm just leaning more about that. It's more purpose, more intent. It's more driven. So like you work, find a purpose to work.
Right.
Find something that's worth working for. You know, and maybe coming together is cool, but who is it going to?
Right.
That's my issues, who is it going to? Who's reaping all the benefits for all this work that everybody's doing? We should be reaping our own benefits for the work that each and every one of us put in.
That part. And unfortunately, it don't work that way nowadays, so you got to be able to maneuver it until we can make it that way. Because we had it that way. We had it for complete control of our situation, of our nation, of our people, of our children, of our generations to come, period. And you got to be on a forward progress, be ready to enlighten everybody nowadays. It's time to wake up.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Right.
Don't get your cake up.
Get your cake up.
But if you do it with purpose, it's going to last longer.
That's right.
You're going to learn to love. You'll feel abundant. You'll have gratitude. You'll be grateful. And that's what we are now. For everything. And that's a high vibration. That's 5D. To move with love. To move with gratitude. To feel abundant. To know who you are. To love yourself.
That's right.
You got to love yourself before you can love somebody else.
Mentally, physically, not financially, mentally and physically, you have to love yourself. Oh God, that means making sure your mind, your body, taking care of your health, eating the proper foods. Don't forget there's such thing as low vibrational foods and high vibrational foods. You know, there's a difference. We're just learning that all the stores that are red, yellow, and orange that you see around, McDonald's, Wendy's, KFC, Burger King, all those things, those colors are low vibration. You know, so we're supposed to be live. We're live beings. We're supposed to eat live foods, fruits and vegetables. You know what I mean? Right, broccoli, string beans, that type. You feel me? Fruits, vegetables, those things.
We're getting there.
You know,
We're getting there. We got a kind of pesky diet, but you know.
We gonna be all right. We getting it together. Ain't nobody
not too perfect. Much mercury though.
That's right. It's gonna be all right. We sick of eating the same things, and I know y'all are too. Y'all taste the difference in foods. They trying to kill us. That's another story. They're trying to kill us all. You gotta be careful of what you eat now. They don't even want us to grow our own food. I didn't even know it was illegal so recently of growing our own food in the United States. We can't grow our own food, you heard? So we gotta eat what they give it to us, and that's a lie. That's a lie. We can do better. And now that we know better, we ain't got no choice but to do better.
And that's where the powers hold. So for everybody out there that got some game and you don't want to spread it, or you ain't trying to break the systematic curses that your family went through, you're no different. Our goal is that when you got the game, we got to spread it.
That's right.
We got to break these systematic curses, these generational curses. We got to be the ones to make a difference, show a new light.
Right.
It's a new time. Everything's shifting.
Mm-hmm.
I know y'all feel it. That energy. You know, it's real. So it's time that everybody need to tap in, need to study, need to learn to love. Us as a people, we gotta come together, man. We gotta tap into 5D. We gotta come together. Because you got people thinking that, damn, we ain't gotta take them out. They're gonna take each other out.
Yeah. Oh God.
And it's a time that we gotta stop thinking about that.
Right.
We gotta stop thinking about that.
And come together and love on one another, no matter the difference, no matter the indifference, no matter what. Because at the end of the day, things are happening that if we stand together, they wouldn't.
And never forget this. You might be the minority, but we the majority.
Oh God. We damn sure is. Don't you ever forget it. Don't forget.
So as soon as we wake up and realize that,
oh, it's gonna be different.
It could change.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? But see, we walking 5D, so this is what we on right now.
All day, every day.
You know what I'm saying? This is 5D. This is high vibration. This is high level talk.
That's
this
right.
This high vibrational talk. This is what you have never been taught, and we here to give it to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we ain't never been taught nothing about how we supposed to act the proper way. You only given what you're supposed to act like in the nigger way. How about that? Because we've been enslaved for all our lives. Broke down, still to this day, just in a different form. You know, the things that we've been learned, the things that our people been taught have been given to them to learn. It wasn't optional. But now it's optional. So make the choice. You know, and better yourself at the end of the day. For you and yours. I'm doing it for mine. Oh, God.
So before we go, you need to know.
That's right.
If you want to know God, first you gotta know yourself.
That's right.
To know yourself is to know God. Let that marinate. You did.
Boom, you dig it? Oh, before we let you go, right? If you are looking for a chance or opportunity to make some extra money on the side, or if you want, you're looking for to make money, period, online, we have an answer for you. We are digital creators. Of course, we tell you that in the beginning. We're going to let you know at the end. It's what we do for a living. We want to give you the opportunity and share it with you to give you the chance to make some extra income just like us. On a weekly basis, we make between the amount of $1,000 to $2,000 extra on the side just by sharing information online. My baby, he does editing of videos, creating content, etc. So if you're interested in learning how to do these things and
how to market yourself online, how
absolutely.
to post ads, how to
All
advertise yourself, we give a step-by-step process.
That's
we got tutorials on there and one-on-one videos and questionnaires if y'all need help.
That's
it's
right.
real simple, you know what I'm saying?
Get down there.
Let me get into this real quick. I'm a guy that's outside. There's people that know me in my past life, you dig? And I was doing my thing, I should say. You feel me? And baby introduced me to this digital marketing thing, and we decided to do it together. I'm talking about it. I'm getting this money a lot quicker and a lot slicker.
That's right.
And the crazy part is I ain't gotta look over my shoulder no more. I can spend more time with my kids. I can be around my family. I could do more content. I could create more. I could be a real creator. You know what I'm saying? And do something different. So I'm making a shift. So for those out there, you feel me? If you knew me, you knew me. This is new me.
That's right.
So when you see me, you be like, what it do? I'm be like, I'm vibrating high, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Very high.
That's the lifestyle.
That part. Get with it, you heard? We're going to be back around these parts real soon. We're going to catch you on another day. Link in with us, tap in. If you need that help, get that bread, holler us down below. Comment, go digital. That's right. You can reach me on Instagram at Ryan_go digital. And we can yam it up, you heard? You can reach Mika at Awaken Instagram. The money. That's Awaken right. The money. Awaken it. We're going to wake it up and we're going to get it. See you in a minute. Right. In a minute. Deuces.